right, 72 today. Gonna be 80 in the lower 80s. I'm gonna head out with my sister. Here's some lavender I picked from my garden. I'm gonna give it to my sister. Oh, can't see bright out here. There you are. But as you see, it's overcast. A lot of little clouds up there in the sky. Clouds all over, moving. But it feels nice out. I appreciate this weather because it won't be long. It'll be, 115. So, just run around with her. I think we're going to go to Walmart. And I want to run to Michael's. And that's about it. So I got my stuff here. I'm going to do my nails. Got this green. I'm going to do all my nails. And I'm going to soak them. And I got my stuff. And I give myself a little manicure. Okay, first I put this Sally's Hansen double duty. It's base and top coat. I let that dry. So I got this Sally Hansen's extreme wear. I got one coat on. Ooh, that looks icky. What's going on there? Well, not the best job. For an old lady, it's okay. But I have it on my skin. That'll come off as I wash my hands. So, this one looks terrible, but I got it done. Got to do some cleanup. Cream, lotion. It's midweek stir fry. I got some rice, a little bit of ramen noodles. I did some chicken thighs, and I got a vegetable Swiss chard for my garden, onions, bell peppers, and some carrots. And that's stir fry Wednesday. Yum, yum. Okay, guys, have to go get some lab work done at the base. And while I'm out there, I'll go and buy my meat. So I just got these little bike shorts on, and I got a little tank top under here because this supports my back because I'll be doing a lot of walking. This shirt is from Arizona. Somebody bought it for me when I was there one year, and it was very big on me. So I fringed it out on the sleeves and around the bottom. So that's what I'm going to wear. And I got these earrings that my sister bought me years ago. I was going to wear a hat, but, this hair is what it is. It's going to be like in the lower 80s today, so I still get hot if I'm walking around doing things. It is breezy. And I got my new sandals on, if you could see my new sandals. Oh, so we'll see how they do for long distance. But yeah, getting ready to go. I'll probably leave here it takes about 15-20 minutes to get up to the base. I never know how the traffic's going to be. I get on the freeway and it could be accidents or anything. So I try to leave early. So I'll probably leave no later than 11:30. My appointment's at 12:30. I get there about noon, park, and it should be time. And then I'll go shopping. So this is my outfit. All right, guys, I'm in the car. As you see, skies are pretty clear. Kind of little wispy clouds around. Whew, but it's 80. I'm going to go out and get my blood work. This routine stuff. Go to the commissary, buy some meat. So, like I said, whew, let me get on the road. Going to be 84 today. I think the highest. Right now it's 80. So, talk to you later. Now see, this is why I come early. My appointment was at 12:30 for lab. I go in there and my script for my lab is not in the system. And I said, well, they gave me this date, the doctor did. Well, they put the lab work in February 3rd, and it's only good for 60 days. So even though this is April, it's the end of April. So I had to go back to family medicine, where my doctor's at, and have them re-put it in the system, which took about 15 minutes. So I went back over there at 12:30, and they were in the system. So still on schedule. Hey guys, as you see, I'm standing outside again. Just gonna run around with my sister. We got a little clouds up there. What I call wispy kind of clouds. Look at over there, see? They're just like wispy. Back there, they're all wispy clouds. It's 80 degrees, gonna be 89. Starts off in the 60s in the morning. So I do have shorts on, but you know, my hair's still going through stuff. So this is my little wool hat I bought for $3. Cleaned it up. Nice little hat. So we're going to run around today and see what we can get into. Hey guys, I know I look a little rough. I'm going to jump in the shower, but I've got some bad news. My sister passed away early Mother's Day, Sunday morning. She had had surgery, and complications of surgery, she just didn't make it afterwards. She's the second child born to mom and dad, and the second daughter born to mom and dad. She was 5 years older than me. It's a shock because, you know, she wasn't sick beforehand, so it's almost like she got in a car accident because she went that fast. I'm in Nevada and she's in Indiana, so I was up all night waiting for word of her demise, and it came. It was about 1:30 in the morning, Vegas time, and my brother texted me and said that she had passed away. It's pretty hard because I'm out here, and you know, to get back to Indiana in time for a service would not only would it be expensive. I was looking at tickets for this week because Thursday, they're going to have a ceremony for her. On Thursday, I have a doctor's appointment. Now, they could be broken, but when I went to look at airline tickets, it was going to cost me close to $700 to fly back home, back to Indiana. When I found out that they were cremating her and they were just going to have a little ceremony, I told my other sister back in Indiana, I said, you know, I'm still going to come out there, but we discussed it, and June 1st, that first week or the second week would probably be a good time to go. Plus it would give, you know, kind of like a 14 plus days to secure an airline ticket. And of course I went on there, and for that week I could get a round trip flight for probably $400. That's like $300 cheaper if I wait just a few more weeks to go out there. Now, I'm not going to make her, honoring her little funeral, I don't know what you call it, wake. I know I won't be there for that, but I said we could go and honor my sister. I could go, you know, I need to be around my sisters. And this is my oldest sister. She's 6 years older than me, so she'll be 80 this year. I said, I need to go and do this, just if nothing else for my own soul, to help me heal through this. You know, like I said, we're old. We know that any day now, any one of us could go. And it doesn't matter if you're old. You just got more of a chance of dying than maybe a younger person. But I knew that was going to happen, and I knew we were all getting up in age. So it was just a matter of who and when, who's going to go next and when. I've already lost a brother. So, like I said, that's what I'm going to be planning on doing. I'm going to get with my son this evening. I talked to my sister out here. She can't really break away. She's got a lot of appointments in June. So she feels like she wouldn't be able to go. So it'd just be me going back. But that's fine. I'll go back, visit with my sister, nephew, and nieces, and just surround myself with family and honor my lost sister. Me and her were really close. I think me and her always considered ourselves little oddballs, and so we kind of gravitated to each other out of 6 kids. One thing I have to say about my sister Diana, she came everywhere that I went as an army wife. She went to Germany. The only place she didn't go was Korea. But every place I was stationed, she would come and visit me. Every place except Korea, like I said. She's always been there to support me, back me up. And when I needed her, she was always there. I could call her and she would be there. I'm not saying my other sisters would not be there for me, but I would always go to her because we had that little connection, I mean, there was 6 of us, so each one I have a different little connection with each one of my siblings. Diana, we would do a lot of things together. We went on a lot of trips together. We went to Scotland twice. I would call her and say, hey, let's go on this little trip. And she'd say, okay, She was always gung-ho for it. And we went on a little trip in southern Illinois with her grandson. He was just turned 21. We went to Kentucky and Missouri. I mean, we just had a great time. We always had a great time. We went and seen, at the time, my uncle and aunt that was still alive, or we went ghost hunting. And we had a lot of adventures looking up our ancestors. And we just had a wonderful time together. I mean, now we're sisters. We did fight sometimes, but we never stayed mad at each other. And we, say stuff like, shut up, come on, leave me alone, But we were sisters, so, and it was kind of ironic because Mom had 4 sisters, and there was 4 of us girls. So I always related to Mom and her sisters with me and my sisters. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll let you know when I get all that finalized. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.